You know, I should really stop recording for the night. It's my own choice that I'm not, though. Also, I just figured out an enemy with a plus symbol next to their health is being healed by a his cluster, which is really good information to know. Okay. This way. The story's just too good. They both lead to the same place. The Wall of Honor. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection of greater knowledge of all humankind. We honor their sacrifice. Joshua Stubbs, Tanya Lancaster, Timothy Walter, Jesse Robertson. Names. So many names. It's good to see that there's not just men, but there's also women, well, feminine and masculine names up there. Medical wing. I don't like the spores. There we go. Loot box. I'm sorry. Shield efficiency. Wrong button. 3 instead of 4. Launch energy cost. Does not need. Honestly, there's no one forcing me to play this any further, and yeah, I'm choosing to, because I love this game. Honestly, it's really great. But there is such a thing as too much. And I need to learn that much sooner than I am. I thought he was gonna want to murder me tomorrow, so maybe that's when I'll learn it. I would hope. Security center. Thank you. Am I finally going to be able to deal with those? Mold autopsy. You can autopsy mold? The deceased was a redacted year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put it on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not probably, caused by trapped gases. Provably. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Refer to file 594-27-27616 for full report. Shatter recoil efficiency. Okay, do I have anything better with damage or damage on low health? Reload speed, I have a better reload speed somewhere, I thought. Charge and surge, blast radius plus 37%. Ammo cost per shot, accuracy, damage against enemy armor. Shatter, recoil down. Pierced aim and fire boost. Projectiles fired. So, flat upgrade. And I will disassemble that. Get rid of that one. Well, this is useful. Okay, hello. There's something behind me, isn't there? Oh! Okay, getting some healing. Not how that works, unfortunately. Oh, hey, refunds half the cost if you don't launch it. Oh! There we go. I could have sworn. Oh, there, that door. Not this door. How are these two different rooms? Ah, yes. Cleanliness is necessary. Flashing lights. I am sorry, everyone. This game does not have the lighting mechanics of, what's it called? Bad Place? Oh, danger place. Why am I not dying in these rooms? Entropic air echo. Sorry. So Dylan is in this area, Past the medical wing. I'm now in security. Charge, blast, boost. Those two are no longer necessary. This one is unnecessary. Short strength. Oh, I had too many of those. Panopticon and security are both in this direction. Yellow. Certificate of Recognition. In recognition of the successful completion of the requisites and of nomination of Federal Bureau of Control on the 12th of March by virtue of their authority, hereby confers this certificate of recognition with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereto pertaining. Neat. just realized I sit off center of my screen, like slightly to the left. So Jesse just seems to be in my 100% center field of view. Oh, hello. Entropic echo. That's an hourglass. A doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The sound is laying down. What? They made an image and didn't scale it properly. An inverted black pyramid. The board, the astral plane. Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. A mushroom salad for lunch. A food poisoning? Wait, what? I think they went mad. Neat. I wonder how hard it was to get these pictures that they got. Oh, jeez. Level 6. Ooh, more reading. Oh, it's an altered item. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted. Spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Lock it away. Or keep it under careful observation, make sure no one holds onto it for more than like a minute. Or 20 seconds.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation.
Sorry if my camera control is making anyone nauseous. Reload efficiency. Trying to keep on top of that now because it's just obvious I'm not going to need all. Oh my goodness, I have 600,000? No, 60,000. Never mind. Still, those are big numbers. Sorry. 6. Wait. G1002. Remember that. Energy boost, entropic echo. That's a decent chunk of energy. I'm gonna put my finger there to measure how big of a difference this is. Oh, that's huge! That's the difference between life and death for me, oftentimes. I love how they stretch. Launch efficiency. 16 instead of 20%. Oh, I'm here again. Pop. Dodge efficient. See here.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached.
Uh-oh.
Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
I don't like the fact that I don't have my gun because I don't feel safe anymore. My point exactly. My point exactly. There we go. I'm just trying to get out of here as quickly as possible because, I mean, it's the same environment, it's unchanging, and I'm gonna have to deal with this.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Archives P6 cell. Watch your step. Panopticon supervisor.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for
objects
this.
of power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
You can wait 5 minutes.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
The sudden stop hits theaters tonight. I can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Good, you recognize the gravity of the situation. Maybe quite literally gravity, considering, you know, I'm getting flight soon, I would hope. I have 2 ability points, and I can't spend them on health or energy. And put them on shield. Not that I use my shield. Grenades and rockets back in the enemy. That might be useful, honestly. I'm sorry. I thought there was a missile that came in. Take care, sir. Have a good rest. Sleep well. It's become a ritual of sorts to say my goodbyes to them. 4th floor. You get up 4 floors. How will I do that? Shutter recoil efficiency. I don't see any others like it. I do, never mind. 22% versus 16%. These are the most terrifying items. And they look so ordinary. That one looks threatening. But it looks like a hammer. Hammers are supposed to look threatening. Who is in layer 3? It wasn't P6.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much much of it was what the Bureau did to him. I don't think she's telling me everything.
I think you're about to find out. Oh, I see some of this. Oh. I'd rather have the ease of access to shoot quickly. Invisible to the naked eye, I guess? Otherwise, that's an empty cell. And that's...
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Okay, write down refrigerator. I think I'm No, I spelled that right. Replacements. Okay. Let's go take care of P6 quickly. Dylan. P6 is easier for me to remember than Dylan. But then I never liked people anyway, so. I heard a voice. Why don't you help me?
Don't give an inch!
Oh, hi! That was not where I was aiming. You good? Keep that thing on your chest intact. Protect it with your life, because, well, you'll likely die if you don't. Twisted passage.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Uh-oh. Quickly grab it, quickly grab it, quickly grab it. Or be shifted to another realm. Doesn't want to kill me, doesn't it looks like? Either that or it's not doing any of this. Or it's just acting and doesn't have any thought behind it. I can see why they went to this canteen very thoroughly. Apparently I subdued it. According to people. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, this area is this area is beyond the spectrum of the wherever we are, the shifting house, the permanent house, the house that never is stationary.